guys, this is the Mad Review. I'm going to give you all some Battlefield 3 gameplay today. I'm playing Team Deathmatch on Gulf of Oman. Um, Looking here, I mean, you can see that we're in dedicated, like a hosted server where someone's actually rented a server. It seems like Battlefield, they went in that direction. Um, I don't know. I guess it was to make money. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what the whole idea was behind all that. But I guess it was money based and trying to be competitive with the PC group. I know a lot of PC gamers were pissed off at that time. And I remember reading a lot of shit about how mad the PC community was. And there's like a battle between PC and console. I mean, it's been raging for several years. Oh fuck. But anyway, going back to the story. The dedicated servers and shit, they've been good to some people, but it's also shitty for others because a lot of people used it as a way to actually boost in the game. I know for a fact that people were boosting using the servers, and that kind of fucks up the game. It kind of ruins it, and I don't think people quite understand that. But what else can you say? I played this on PlayStation 3 back whenever it came out because I was on the PlayStation 3 hot and heavy back then, and it was. It was running wild. And, it's still not a bad game. I've just reacquired it. This is like my second game, since I've reacquired it since the Christmas break. And, it's a different shooter. If you want something different than Call of Duty, this is definitely the way to go. You're dealing with a lot more explosions, more realistic environments, and that's a good thing in that regard. Realistic weapon recoil, more, it's not your basic, hey, I can just shoot the fuck out of this guy and kill him. You gotta learn how to control the weapon you're actually using and know its capabilities of how far away it can kill someone, and But you're looking. Call of Duty's a run and gun shooter, and it's, to me, that's the way I look at Call of Duty. And Battlefield 3 is its own monster. It's got some really nice maps. I like how it looks realistic. It looks like they've actually taken pictures of shit and just built it, and it works really well. So. For all of you, and there's a lot of Battlefield fans and Call of Duty fans that don't understand that you can actually like multiple games. And I'm gonna go in here and change up some of my fucking weaponry. I'm gonna put on the reflex, and I'm going to try out the silencer. Let's see what this does. Alright, but anyway, back into action. I'm getting fucking shot. But you're looking at a lot of people are just, it has to be one or the other, and no, it doesn't. You can play Call of Duty, you can play Battlefield, you can play Medal of Honor, and that's all about your preferences, what you feel like playing at that time, and it's good to have a little bit of a mix going, playing these games. It breaks up the fucking monotonous. There's a lot of fucking monotonous that happens in these games. And a lot of people, it's kind of hard. A lot of people don't understand that. I don't see how somebody can just get on the motherfucking game and just play it all fucking day, all fucking night, and lose sleep. I've got friends that do that. I don't understand you. And that's fine, I'm not meant to understand you, but you know what I'm saying? It's just every game has its own fan base, and usually it's always You know, I'm gonna kick this guy in the fucking balls because of this. You know, fuck your game, for the fuck bonds the shit, and they all have their goods up and downs. But I wanted to kind of talk about some shit I actually was hearing. With Battlefield 4, I've got a Medal of Honor Warfighter. It's a pretty good game. You know, it's kind of like a Battlefield 3 type run and gun shooter that, you know, it emulates some Call of Duty a little bit, but not a lot. You know, it's different. It's kind of like a mixture of every good first-person shooter. And we are flooded by first-person shooters in the market. And I think the limitations of this console, they've been I think that's been reached, or whatever the fuck you want to say. You know what I'm trying to say. I think that has been reached 2 years ago, you know, or more. The new consoles and shit. I'm gonna actually make a video and talk about that a little bit later on. But I think there's not a whole lot they can do other than add new maps. They might enhance the graphics slightly, but the limitation is there. You're gonna be very limited in the way shit is right now. And you know, this is just how it is. You know, and usually by now, we've heard about Battlefield 4. So if you've got Medal of Honor Warfighter, hang on to it, because supposedly you are going to have the game disc to actually download Battlefield 4 beta. So hang on to that so you get in on the beta. I will be giving some gameplay footage of the beta once it actually does release. And so if you've not yet, click that subscribe link. Appreciate it. Click the subscribe and the like link down below. You know, there's going to be more shit to come. And like I said, man, this is going to be a dry summer from what I understand. There's not going to be shit out. So be prepared to get the games that you want to play. Like, go back and revisit some of these games you never finished. Be prepared, because this summer is supposed to be one of the driest ever. And that's usually how it goes right before a new console is launched. And so maybe this time next year we'll be sitting here and you'll be listening at me on an Xbox 720. Whichever one comes out first is the one I'm jumping on. So I mean, if you're seeing me today on an Xbox and the PlayStation 4 pops one out and it's beats Microsoft, I'm gonna get a PlayStation 4. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Only because Microsoft is real hardcore. They won't actually beat them out the door, and it's going to be a bad move if PlayStation allows them to do that. And PlayStation better introduce a new chat system in their shit. They need to work on their network as far as, you know, making the customers feel more secure on their network, because that's what made me leave PlayStation, was the insecurities of their network. I was afraid people would get my fucking bank account information and just totally fuck me up. But that was the big drive that pushed me away, was when they lost all that information, and it went down for about a month and a half. It was a long fucking dry ass motherfucking sitting there. That shit was annoying. And you know how hard it was for me fucking sitting here playing this game, and then me know other people I'm on the phone with, they ain't having no fucking issues on the Xbox, and yet here I am fucking waiting around just to get online and play a fucking game. That fucking sucked. But anyway, I'm revisiting the past there. But anyway, I thought I'd let you go and give you a little bit of bullshit about the game and some commentation. Again, if you're not subscribed, this is the Mad Review. Please take a minute to click that subscribe link, and click the like and share if you will. Again, till next time, guys.